Welcome back to Estacado High School. David Theffer along with Coach John Hill. They're getting ready to tip it off here. Let's take a look at the keys to the game.
Well, the number one key is the pressure defense by the Estacado Matadors. They really need to have some success and get some easy buckets off the turnovers that they cause with that pressure defense. Convert possessions into points. They've had some situations where they've just got to go cold and they play great defense and not get points. They need to get points off.
All your structural steel, light gauge steel framing, tubing, and pipe. Go where the pros go. Steel Depot. Quality product.
First off for the visiting Seminole Indians, Froman, Garza, DeLay, Franklin, and Lowen. And for the Estacado Matadors, the home team here today. Some names that we might have talked about at halftime off the football team. Some guys that go both ways. McKinney, Castillo, Bennings, Vasquez, and Johns. Johns straight basketball, and he's really an outstanding player for the Estacado Matadors. A great shooter from the outside and a great all-around player, 6'3" junior. And there's the head coach, Tony Wagner. He's assisted by Cole Wisenhunt and Brandon Hudson. The head coach of Seminole, Paul Page, assisted by Jody Harvey and Todd Warren. But Coach Wagner taking his team to the state tournament, won a state championship, and he is chomping at the bit to get back down there. You just know it when you talk to him.
Yeah, I talked to him before the girls' game, and he just kept on and on about these guys have the talent to get there. They just haven't come together as a team, and he just keeps working that angle. This is the first district ball game. This would be a great night for it to start coming together for the Estacado Matadors.
But we are set to go here from the Matador Gym. Well, what a facility this is. Second year in operation here, and it has really been a great venue for high school basketball. A lot of the Caprock Classic games here this past couple of years, and really a fun high school gym to be in. Lots of noise and lots of loudness in this gym. Built for that. Here we go. Tip controlled by the Matadors. That's Johns with it in the backcourt. You'll need to watch number 35 for the Matadors. He gets a hot hand. He can get on a big streak from the outside and put up a lot of points. Man-to-man defense. There's a lob in underneath. Slam not there that time for Christian Bennings. Bennings, a 6'7" sophomore. Drive back to the basket again by Bennings. This time he puts it in. He's 1 of 3, but he did finally get the shot to go in. Ty Froman in the backcourt. He's the point guard for the Indians, and there's one of their best athletes, and that's Sabron Adams. He's going to be called for the personal foul as he's driving in there.
We're going to see Bennings here on the replay. Kind of a tough shot, but he just kept after it. 3 shots, as you mentioned. One of them falls.
Knocked away, stolen by Adams. Took it away from Johns. Kick back out to Froman. Now he'll swing it to the wing. Shot is up and no good from this left wing. And now fighting for the basketball. That shot that time was by number 43, Blue Franklin, a 6'3" senior.
We're going to see it slapped away, and a really good call by the official as his nice saving off the Estacado mats.
There's Blue Franklin again. This time he hits it, a 3-point basket. I think that was Blue Franklin and not Lowen. There's a partial block inside. It hits on the baseline. It was last touched by Seminole on the block, so the ball will be to the Estacado Matadors.
We're going to get a look at it there. It did look like it was 43.
There's Bennings again. Can't get it to go, but you talk about a good-looking sophomore. The ball hits the bottom of the backboard. Estacado's got it. Lay it up and in. Deontay Thomas. Pressure in the backcourt. Matadors locked to run the pressure, and there's Franklin with a walk. And that's a lot of times, John, it's not the running, getting the steal in the passing lane. It's creating that speed that causes the turnover.
Yeah, it's just getting you out of your comfort zone. We're going to get a good look here. And I never say everybody just left, and Willard gets the ball and just drives it in for the easy layup.
Kick to the corner. There's a three. Too long on that one. Off the hand of Robert McKinney, 5'7" junior. Froman, nice whip pass inside. Gets it to Lowen, and he puts it in. Estacado not taking any time at all. Getting it back up the floor, and there's two for Javon Vasquez.
We'll get the one. We'll get a look here. Just a nice drive. He's been hustling and saving the ball. He's got a couple of assists, and that time just takes it to the basket and puts it in. Free throw coming.
Matadors up one, and now two. 7-5, Estacado on top. Good job of handling the Matadors press that time. Adams had it tipped away, but got it across to Froman. Froman driving in. Pass out to the wing to Adams. Shoots it up short from three. There's Franklin with the rebound, and he takes it back, puts it in. He's got 5 points. And back the other way quickly. Johns lays it up and in. You don't have time to look down and write the score when the Matadors are going the other way. Franklin up the floor. Skip pass. Tipped away, taken away, and a foul. No travel going to be called.
Yeah, I think that was the right call. Looked like he just didn't get control and get the ball on the floor. But I know Coach Wagner is really happy with what he's seeing. Guys are all over the floor. And, I mean, 2 passes, laying it up, going the other way. So they've had some really good possessions. We talked about that as a key.
9-7. Froman, kind of a tricky passer, looks away and slips it through there. So far, he's been pretty accurate. Now Estacado with the basketball. Johns shoots it up high off the back of the rim. And Seminole back the other way.
I don't know if I've seen anyone.
How about that play? He was going backcourt. Here's Franklin again, off the glass for 3. I don't think I heard him call it, but he's got 8 points. Back the other way, up and in quickly. Javon Vasquez, his 5th point. Franklin again, kicks out to Adams. Adams pulls up from 15, no good, and a rebound underneath by Thomas. Back down the other way quickly. McKinney lays it up and in.
I was about to say a little while ago, it seems like it's taken. This is the first time I've seen a basketball player wearing a beanie. One of the Under Armour beanies is.
That one thrown away by Blue Franklin. Kick out. 3 balls up and a little short on that one from McKinney. On pass up the floor. Nice move underneath, but can't get the shot to go for Lowen. So we're going to have a timeout on the floor. 3:37 left to go in the first quarter. 13-10. Matadors on top. You're with the cheerleaders on the sideline, enjoying this 6-point lead by Estacado here at the end of 1. And I think Coach Tony Wagner's just waiting for this team, John, to make sure they were 9-9. He's waiting for this team to explode.
They really had a great first quarter and really a nice defensive first quarter also.
Johns misses that shot, and running the other way is Adams. He has to take it away. There's McKinney. Now Johns again. This one he knocks down from 16 feet.
You really love that because, I mean, he just missed a shot. He comes right down and just jumps, shoots with great confidence.
There's another steal. Johns right down the middle, leaves it on the outside to the basket. Lay it up in the air, Deontay Thomas. 9 points for Johns in the game. 4 now for Deontay Thomas.
Now this is a nice look. Johns gets the assist here. And we're talking about a freshman, a 9th grader that just goes in and does that like a man.
I don't know whether was there a foul on the offside over there.
I think it might have been Bennings. He's the only one I saw over there.
Ty Froman with the basketball, point guard, and he is going to be tripped up. Going to be on Deontay Thomas.
I got 3 for him.
That is his 3rd.
We're less than a minute into the 2nd quarter.
Bennings is going out, so he probably picked up another foul as well. That's his 2nd.
We're in a 1-and-1 very quickly here.
Marlon Jackson back in the ball game. Javon Vasquez back in the ball game, number 30. And at the line, Ty Froman. He'll have the 1-and-1. Makes the first one. Froman's first point of the game. Next one's up and it's good. Estacado runs it up this near side, knocked away, stolen. Lowen just reaching in and taking the ball away that time with the pressure. And Seminole running the ball the other way. Delay to the basket, off the glass, no good. Rebound tipped to the outside. Matadors have it. Hastings with the basketball. Vasquez all the way to the basket and puts it in. Javon Vasquez, 6'1" junior. Drive to the basket, blocking foul underneath as Chris DeLay took it in. Foul's going to be on Mashandrick Hastings. His 2nd foul. There we get to see the Vasquez take it all the way in.
That's nice body control, too, as he was able to get not draw the contact up the defensive player and an easy lay-in.
Chris DeLay at the line makes the first free throw, his first point. Now Bennings, nope, not Bennings. Trey Forte coming back in the ball game.
Little foul trouble for the Matadors as Hastings has 2, Bennings 2, and Thomas 3. And that's those guys that control the paint.
DeLay with both free throws, back to an 8-point game, and now dribbling the ball out of bounds right in front of Coach Wagner. Vasquez lost control of it. Adams gets by on the baseline, can't get the shot to go. So Ron Adams. Froman to the basket, he'll scoop it up. Blocking foul again, basket win. It's going to be.
You'll get to see it here. Really nice job of trying to just go around him. Forte took the contact, but it was a block. Nice call. 2 points and a shot.
Forte with the blocking foul, and that's going to send Froman pretty close again. There's been some pretty tough calls in this ball game. Been marginal both ways, and if you're an official, I think they've done a good job of making the call so far. They are calls that could have gone either way. Estacado working the ball now. There's a drive all the way in. Jesse Johns just kept dribbling. I think he thought he would get cut off, but he got all the way to the backboard and put it in.
Seminole went to his zone.
13 points and now a foul called over the top. Robert McKinney, a little too aggressive defensively.
Pretty good defensive play that time. Probably been great just to say
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds, Seminole ball.
Rocky Lowen at the line.
double bonus already here.
Free throw is good. Lowen, a 6'4" junior.
Estacado opened up a 10-point lead, and it's dwindled here to 6, a chance to make it 5.
Mainly from the free throw line. That next one no good. Lowen down the lane trying to get his own rebound, loses it out of bounds.
Mentioned in the pregame that being consistent was that third key. They're making some mistakes now. They had a great 21-point first quarter and has 8 here. But, I mean, it's early, 5:26. There's just been so many fouls called.
Estacado with 4 field goals in this quarter. The Indians with only 1. The rest of the damage done at the free throw line for Seminole. Bounce inside. Nice throw to the center that time by Christian Bennings. 4 points now for Christian Bennings. 31-23. Some of the Matador fans want an illegal screen there. Not called. Knocked out of bounds into the Estacado bench. Coach Wagner right there to help with the call. I think he had a good look at it. Now he's talking about the screen that one of his players went down on. There you see it, 45. Grant Petty. Well, we remember Grant Petty from the football team.
Yep.
Quarterback. There's a double team in the corner, spinning around, losing control. Neither official has the call. Neither official knows whose ball it is. So when in doubt, give it to the home team. Is that the right?
As a coach, I just wanted them all.
Yeah. So every coach does. They could have come to the monitor. There's a 3 from the outside left wing. Up and in. Marlon Jackson, his second one of the ball game.
Just like that, 6-point lead goes to 11.
Matadors don't need long to add to it. There's DeLay with a nice job underneath the basket, reversing it up and in. Chris DeLay now with 4 points for the Indians. Reach in, foul going to be called on DeLay as he caught the arm of Robert McKinney.
See it right there, no question about it. Easy call by the official that time. Kenny's going to take a couple of shots.
He puts the first one up and in. Now, some more substitutions coming back in the ball game. And so Ryan Castillo for the Matadors, number 5. Everybody contributes on that Matador bench. McKinney with second free throw good as well. Adams has been out some of this season with a collarbone injury. Appears to be back in good shape, but so far he's not been that much of a factor in the ballgame. He's a tremendous athlete. Rebound underneath, taken away by Bennings. Another 3 from the outside, not good this time. Castillo, and now foul underneath. And we're going to have a timeout. Looks like it's going to be a big foul in the lane. We'll tell you about that when we come back. 36-25. Estacado on top. You're watching LIC basketball on Fox 34 News Now. 6:25 here in the second quarter of the ball game. Estacado with the lead over the Seminole Indians. David Thetford along with Coach John Hill here from the Matador Gym. Want to send down a hello to Coach Danny Cervantz, but more importantly to his wife Sheikah, who's watching us tonight. And I think they're all tuned in, watching. And Coach and Sheikah, glad you're doing well. Mainly Sheikah again. There's a shot underneath, going to be Knocked loose and out of bounds. Last touch by the Matadors. Thought we might have Coach Servance on at halftime to interview, but he really had his plate full, and his wife even more so. We're so glad that you're doing well now, and look for you to get back at 100% here quickly. Ball bounced inside, loose on the floor, in the lane. Benny's can't pick it up. Finally picked up by Grant Petty, ahead to Adams. He'll lay it up and in. You saw a little of that athletic ability right there from Sabron Adams. But that's his first basket of the ball game, and now a foul in the backcourt, or lost in the backcourt. No, a foul.
I think that's Petty again. They get the lay in by Adams here.
Second foul on Grant Petty. Free throw will not go. For Devon Vasquez. Drive inside, ball knocked loose. Johns has it, and he's tackled. Should be close to the first down.
You know, that was a 4 o'clock game that I believe a doubleheader day. I believe that Seminole game. I know that was and it seemed like they've hit each other harder tonight than they did in that game.
Maybe we need to reduce the size of the football field. Johns at the line, makes the first free throw. This was a 1-and-1, and he puts the first one in. Double bonus the rest of the way for both teams. And Johns makes another one. 7 out of 7 at the line. Now another foul. Before you can write it down, there's already been something else happen in the backcourt. This foul's going to be on Marlon Jackson, where Estacado his first foul, and will walk to the other end. And now Luke Wimmer will get 2 shots. A couple of substitutions. Dakota Crump coming back into the ball game for Seminole, number 31. And 15, Michael Garza back in the game. Wimmer again, free throw's good. (38-29). Matadors have been rocking right along here, John, in this 9-11, 8-point range with Seminole. Seminole's been holding their own here in the second quarter. Estacado has not been able to really add much to that lead. There's a pull-up jump shot, a 2, and a good-looking shot from Ryan Castillo. Knocked out of bounds to the Seminole bench. Stay with the Indians.
Well, both these teams are playing with a relentless spirit that Estacado. When they put the pressure on you, it's just relentless. They never stop.
That's one thing that Coach Tony Wagner demands, is you're going to give effort all the time defensively and running to that basketball. There's a shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound taken away by Vasquez. The Matadors back the other way. Castillo to the backboard, can't get it. Gets the rebound, can't get the putback, and now a foul over the top.
I mean, they're going to have to learn to understand that just great effort here by Castillo. Gets a couple of good looks at it, but this one right here, got to let go. 3 fouls. I mean, that's the thing that's hurt. You mentioned 11-point lead, but you've been pretty much without Bennings. Thomas having a great game. He's been out. And we're still looking for who 35 is.
35 at the line. We will get a name for him and catch everyone up. Next one up short. Rebound to Lowen underneath. He loses control of it. And coming up with the basketball, Trey Portee. Another foul.
We're going to see it pretty easily here that that's a little hook with the leg, and we're going to get that call. You know, really it's not the officials' fault. They got to blow the whistle to make those kind of calls, and it's just both teams being aggressive and being physical. And I don't know how many fouls have been called this quarter, but a boatload.
Johns makes the first one. Misses the second. Looks like we're going to have a violation. He'll get it. No, it's going to be. Yeah, he'll reshoot the free throw. Stepping in too quickly was Dakota Crump, I guess. That one's up and in. Johns reaches in, knocks it away, right over to Coach Page. Johns was saying that it hit off the knee of the Seminole Indian, but it's not the way the officials saw it. Coach Page with his team right there in front of him, coaching it up. He'll bring back in Ty Froman.
We hadn't seen Franklin or Lowen here lately.
That was the ball stolen up deep, put up and in. Marlon Jackson. Stolen almost again. Adams comes up with it. Running up the floor all the way, scoops it up. He puts it in. John said shoots three, short this time. Ball loose on the floor. Good hustle by Seminole. Adams comes up with the basketball over to Froman. Inside, nice move off the glass and in by Blaine Childers. 10-point lead for the Matadors. Johns into the lane, down the lane. Charging foul. Childers stood his ground, picked it up on Jesse Johns. His first.
Take a good look at it. No, this is really talk about athletic plays. Adams avoids all contact, does a little scoop shot for the bucket.
Froman with the ball. He's a pretty good ball handler. And you can tell that when you're playing Estacado, they'll expose you immediately. Ball tipped out of bounds. Going to be last touched by Seminole.
It did look like Childers was the one that knocked that out of bounds.
Vasquez kick the corner. Great pump fake by Castillo. Misses the shot and the rebound over to Seminole. 30 seconds to go. Off the foot and right back to the Matadors. Johns spinning into the lane. Up and in. What a move by Jesse Johns. 12-point lead. Down to 15 seconds to go.
I have Johns with 17 points, and half of those are free pitches.
Inside they go. Kick back out. Shot is up and in by Blue Franklin. He got a big start. As that'll bring us to the end. He got a big start in the first half. But he got quiet until that last three by Blue Franklin. 46-37 here at half. Estacado up on Seminole. You're watching Elias play here, and he's working it out and putting it together here. Let's take a look at some highlights here from the first half of the ball game. First off for the Estacado Matadors and Christian Bennings, John.
Yeah, we're going to see him a good feed here. He turns. I think this is his miss right here, and he goes right back after it and puts it in. Nice hustle job by Bennings.
Right at the start of the game is when that play took place.
You see Baskus just doing a great job, and everybody just left, and here comes Hastings, Thomas through and making the play.
Well, Baskus will get a chance here, and he'll take it all the way. Nobody ever moved over and cut him off, and he got fouled as well. So, and Johns had a big first half, 17 points. That was one of the easier ones, John. Will drive all the way to the basket, put it up and in.
Here he goes again. That one probably could have been called a foul, but just muscles it up. It goes in. And I think everybody on the Seminole side was screaming for a walk, but you could see another. Well, Johns, this is just a highlight reel for him. He's the great spin move there, and he put it in. He is, I think I have him for 17 points.
Well, Seminole with some highlights too, and in fact, Luke Wimmer there with the three-point basket, number 33. And they had some guys that step up.
Looks like Wimmer again from the corner. 2 threes. Franklin, who's had a great half, he had a great first quarter. I didn't see him much on the floor in the second quarter, but hits one right at the buzzer to make it a single-digit lead. Again, a nice job. That was, I think, the only 2 he had. He had 3 threes and a 2. This time a good job right here. You could tell Adams was going all the way, just steps to the side, goes up. Another Franklin.
This time a kick out that he'll square it up. He shot the ball well, and John, they're all from that same spot. Every one of his baskets.
He kept him in the game early.
Well, a lot of big plays here in the first half of the ball game, but the Matadors have had more of them. 46-37, they lead it here. Welcome back to Estacado High School. I don't know whether you noticed that at the bottom of the screen right there. They were talking about the internet feed that you can get live broadcast of these ball games on the internet as well. Pretty neat deal. Live TV broadcast, internet broadcast as well. 46-37 here at halftime as we get going here in the second half of the ball game. John, what do you think the Matadors need to do to expand on this lead? They've gotten it out to this point, but it's been pretty stagnant trying to build on it.
Well, they need to continue the pressure defense, but they need to stay out of foul.